This video contains flashing lights and visual effects that may potentially trigger seizure for people with photosensitive epilepsy. Viewer discretion is advised.
In this episode, I eat something spicy while I wait for the mail. We dive into smugglers from the 1800s and a beautiful place in Norway. I go crazy in the workshop. I throw a party. And I go to work building a sailboat for a really awesome coat of arms. They say, when you talk about your goals, you get the feeling of progress without having done anything. Derek Sivers wrote, telling someone your goals makes it less likely to happen. You get the social satisfaction, but lose the motivation to do the actual work.
I have decided to make every single one of them, trying to recreate all of Norway's 357 plus 1 municipality coat of arms. Making every Norwegian municipality coat of arms. I am going to try to recreate all of Norway's 357 municipality coat of arms.
Peter Gollwitzer, psychology professor at New York University, did a study in 2009. People who shared their goals were less likely to achieve them than those who kept them private. Talking about it tricks your brain. It thinks you already made progress. Okay, let's go! Welcome to a new episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. And before we go ahead and explore a new place and a brand new coat of arms, I have something personal I want to share with you. So today, 12th of May 2025, it's exactly 1 year since I quit drinking alcohol. One of the best decisions I've ever made. Now, I'm not judging anyone that drinks alcohol, I'm just sharing what did not work for me, okay? So, big milestone for me today, and I'm positive this project would not be possible without. So, enough rambling, let's get into it and find out where we are going next. Okay, so here we are at the Wheel of Arms. And I just want to let you know, I do this only one take, so it's a little bit nerve-wracking, but we'll get through it, okay? So I'm going to remove Fredrikstad from the list. I probably have to just scroll down like this. Yes. Let's see, Fredrikstad. Boom. Okay, removed. Now it's only 354 left. We're going somewhere, okay? So let's go big screen and spin the wheel to see where we are going next. Okay, here we go! Oh, I'm so excited. Oh. Flakkefjord. Before I do anything, I'm gonna check how the coat of arms look. Let's see. Flakkefjord. Oh. Okay. This is a tricky one. You know what? We're doing it. Okay, let's go and explore Flakkefjord. Between Kristiansand and Stavanger, where fjords meet the mountains, lies a town with roots deeper than the waters it reflects. Welcome to Flakkefjord, a southern pearl where history and culture melt together. Flakkefjord was mentioned as a trading port as early as 1580. In 1589, James VI of Scotland docked here on his way to marry Princess Anne of Denmark. And Anne was actually the daughter of the king I talked about in the previous episode, King Frederick II, the guy who founded Fredrikstad. In the 1600s, the town became a key hub for the timber trade with the Netherlands. That connection gave rise to the district known as Hollanderbyen, the Dutch town with its white wooden houses and narrow cobblestone streets. In the 1700s, Flakkefjord thrived on herring exports and timber. By the 1750s, it was Norway's top harbor for herring export. Later came the tanneries, shipbuilding, and the golden age of smuggling. During the Napoleonic Wars, Flakkefjord became a secret weapon. British warships patrolled the coast, but this town had a trick up its sleeve. Unusual tidal conditions that let ships come and go at any hour, perfect for dodging a blockade. Smugglers used these tides to quietly export timber to the Netherlands right under the noses of the Royal Navy. And after the war, The Dutch stuck around, continuing trade and shaping the identity of the town. Today, Flekkefjord is the westernmost of the white-painted southern towns and holds cultural heritage of national importance. The town center is filled with preserved wooden architecture, and the Flekkefjord Museum, located in a former merchant's house from 1724, offers deep insight into the town's development and cultural identity. But Flekkefjord isn't just about stories from the past. It's also a living modern canvas. Since 2015, the town has embraced street art, turning its walls into an open-air gallery. Over 30 murals can be found throughout the streets, especially in Hollandabyen, featuring everything from bold patterns to fairytale-inspired characters. Even local kids have contributed, making the project a true community effort. The locals, known as Flekkefjordinger, are deeply rooted in their town's heritage while continuing to embrace creativity and change. Surrounded by fjords, lakes and mountains, Flekkefjord delivers world-class nature experiences. The island of Hidra, just a short ferry ride away, offers scenic landscapes, old churches and even traces of rare minerals like sanotime, discovered here in 1832. In fact, the rare mineral sanotime was first discovered right here on Hidra, putting Flekkefjord on the global geological map as the official type locality for this shimmering natural gem. Sanotime contains valuable elements like yttrium and dysprosium, essential in everything from lasers to electrical vehicles. And for a one-of-a-kind adventure, hop on a rail bike along the old Flekkefjord line. This disused railway has been transformed into a scenic ride through tunnels, forests and cliffs, making it a great activity for families who love nature and a bit of adventure. Flekkefjord is more than just a town. It's a living testimony to Norway's maritime history, cultural richness and natural beauty. And like every proud Norwegian municipality, it carries a visual symbol of that legacy. Flekkefjord features a red sailing boat riding red waves on a golden background, a bold tribute to its maritime heritage and centuries of trade and travel. Let's bring it to life. Welcome back to the workshop. As you can see, there is still so much work to do in here, so we better get to it. But today, I'm not going to do a long montage of me removing the rest of these metal stalls. I'm just going to go straight to work and get it over with, so we can start making this really awesome coat of arms. Because I do believe I have at least a couple of hours of tedious work ahead of me when it comes to this one. So yeah. Once again, thank you so much for being here. Quick montage and then we go straight to work with the coat of arms. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, that was just too easy. I should have done that from the start, but now we're going to focus on the coat of arms. So let's go inside and dive straight into making this really awesome coat of arms. Okay? Okay, so it's time to cut up some paper. And I'm actually really excited about this one because we got some pretty cool details to work with here, okay? So yesterday I had to drive 4 hours just to get my hands on these 2 aluminum plates. So hopefully they will do the trick. The idea is to cut them out and form them and make them into the sails and bend them so it looks like there's actually wind blowing in them. So that's pretty exciting. Also, I got my hands on this galvanized steel wire, which I'm going to try to wrap some rope around and make it look like the actual ropes on the boat. So that's also pretty exciting. And as you can see, I can't wait to dive in and make this really awesome coat of arms. So let's put on some music and get to work. Okay? Here we go.
Do it like that. Then do it like this. Do it like
Okay, so I haven't received all the parts for the bandsaw yet. They were supposed to be in the mail today. Or actually yesterday or Monday, because it's a red day today. Which means that all of that was actually really unnecessary. Anyway, I ordered rubber for the wheels, drive belt and blades. Luckily, I actually got the drive belt just a couple of days ago. I had to order those 3 things separately, so at least we're gonna see if the puppy even spins. Also, I just found some blades hanging on the wall over here, so there's absolutely no reason for drama, okay? Also, today is Norway's Constitution Day, hence the flag and the suit. So to all my fellow Norwegians, gratulerer så mye med dagen. Okay, let's crank up the music again and keep this party going. Okay, hip hip hurrah! Hip hip hurrah! And
There we go. Flakkefjord's coat of arms complete. This one was definitely a head scratcher, and I have to say the history part of these videos is probably the hardest thing to do. It takes so much time researching, writing script, finding good footage and editing it all together into something that looks somewhat decent. There's actually plenty more cool stories, interesting facts and big local legends from Flekkefjord, but it's impossible to include everything if I want to make all the coats of arms before I retire. In the future though, it would be amazing to visit the places myself to film and even interview locals. But for now, I just want to give a big shout out to Småby and Flekkefjord for letting me use their footage in this video. They seem to be doing an awesome job making Flekkefjord a great place to live and visit. I've dropped a link to their channel down below, go check them out. Also, a huge thank you to my new monthly supporter. It really means the world to me and it absolutely helps me push harder on this little project of mine. Thank you. And of course, to all of you watching, liking, sharing and dropping comments with ideas and feedback, thank you so much. I'm 100% sure this whole thing will keep getting better thanks to you guys. So please keep them coming. Alright, that's it. This episode took some time, but I'll do my best to get the next episode up as soon as possible. Until next time, goodbye.